cardiologist David Singh keeps his heart healthy with plenty of exercise. He makes his heart happy with flavors that remind him of his childhood. And he finds authentic, spicy foods at a small, very casual spot on 16th in San Francisco. You can dine in or take it to go at a place called Alhamra Indian and Pakistani Restaurant.
I come to the San Francisco in 1985, and I try a lot of Indian and Pakistani restaurants, but I didn't satisfy with the taste or the food quality. So I think my wife, she is cooking better than this food, so why not I gonna start my own. And this is a family business. My wife, she is cooking, and my son, they helping me in the restaurant. My wife, she loved to cook, not just as a job, but she loved to cook. So therefore, she cooked with the heart, So she gives her best in the food, in the quality. So people, they love the food. I come in the San Francisco because it's a unique and beautiful city, up and down, and diverse city. And people are very loving, very respectful. And it's kind of a small world because you can find the people all over the world. They live in San Francisco. We have very good customer. We have mostly the regular customers. They come every week. They love the spicy food. When the customer come here, they take with them the good taste of the food, good memories, and respect and our love,
Okay, David, now tell us about Alhamra because, and am I pronouncing that right? Alhamra.
Yeah, I like the intonation.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems authentic.
You've been going there for a long time, huh?
Yeah, like 5 years. I was a resident living on a shoestring budget. My electricity was getting cut off, and I just had a few dollars in my pocket. And I wandered in there one day and totally fell in love with it. The food is spicy, which is a big thing for me. I love spicy food, and they make, to me, the best chicken tikka masala in the city. It's just succulent and moist, and they just prepare it right in front of you in their open kitchen, and it comes out in this simmering plate with nice, undercurrents of red, creamy tomato, and it's just wonderful.
And that's the sign of an Indian restaurant that you kind of judge, isn't it? The tikka masala.
Yeah, it's a classic.
What did you guys have?
Well, I actually had the tandoori chicken because it's a weak spot for my wife, and. Halfway through the chicken leg, we actually had to order another one because it wasn't clear that I was actually going to get a taste.
I like your wife.
Well, she's very clear about what she wants. We also had the naan. The naan's there, which is fantastic.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I mean, made right there. The guy's just rolling away and sticking into the oven, and then we also had a special. They had a chicken meatball of some sort, and this just wonderful curry that just works great over the rice. And I'm a sucker for anything sauce and rice. I just sauce and rice, especially spicy sauce. Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah, I'm a happy man.
And what about you, Sarah?
I actually did have a couple of the naans. There was one, I think it was sweet naan, that had sort of a coconut inside. Ooh. Maybe there were some raisin bits in there, and that was actually very good. And I did also have the tikka masala. Just like you said, that's kind of how you judge a really good Indian restaurant. And the sauce, I could have poured it into a glass and drunk it. I thought it was
I've done that actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Slathered it on somewhere. Yeah.
And I thought it was really good. I did want a little bit more heat in it, and and I definitely, when I got the dishes, I thought, oh, that wasn't as large as I thought it was, but I was sort of probably looking at it with my American eyes. But the flavors were all really good, even though I think I want a lot more heat in my dishes.
And talk about that.
Yeah, so it takes time. You have to develop a trusting relationship with the chefs, but once they know you and they know you're up to it, they deliver a punch. I mean, that food is about as spicy as I can handle, and my parents put chili powder in my baby food. Like, I can handle pretty spicy
excuse me, we were talking, he's a cardiologist who has, Tabasco sauce, hot sauce on his biscuits in the morning?
Well, yeah, you can't eat biscuits without Tabasco sauce.
And this is family owned. I mean,
it's family owned. They're they really welcome you. When I go in there, he calls me brother. It's just a nice, casual place where the owners, really make you feel welcome.
And talk about value, because there's
yeah.
no fancy decor here.
There's no fancy decor. Pretty bare bones, but look, where else can you eat an amazing meal for, $20 in the city? I mean, there are not that many places, and this place definitely fits the bill.
Yeah, it's definitely a place that I'll go when I'm in the Mission and I'm sort of craving Indian food. 16th and Valencia is a place that I like to go out a lot. So.
And they do have to go. I mean, quite a bit of the orders.
We
are
actually saw a lot of people picking up. They kind of pop in for an order, go out for smoke, and then pop back in. But yeah, it seems like the owners knew a lot of the folks, and they're very attentive, very warm, and my wife and I were joking because we had lived not far from. We have a friend who lived not far from there, and they're looking for a new Indian takeout. We're like, gosh, if we find this place earlier, we might have to visit our friend a lot more because the food is just really.
And
really
what
good.
else did you have? Because I know you had 2 orders of the chicken.
I had 2 orders of chicken, the meatballs, and about 3 or 4 orders of the naan. We like the carbs, carb fiends. We did order a vindaloo. Fortunately, they have forgotten about it because we were stuffed. We couldn't have had, we would have to take it home. And we actually also had the tea. The spiced tea, and that was a really nice way to finish up. It's kind of just calms the palate down. It's really good. Really good.
And what about you, Sarah?
I had the mango lassi, which is sort of like a melted orange creamsicle, and that definitely took away a little, if there was something a little bit too spicy, it definitely took away a little bit of the heat. So, and I love orange creamsicles, so can't
So
complain
you're
there.
in. Are there other dishes that people shouldn't miss?
All of their tandoori to me is amazing, and if you ask for it extra spicy and you say, hey, look, really, we mean extra spicy, they'll do that. Their tandoori shrimp, I've never had a dish like it in any other Indian restaurant. It's amazing. And their biryani is one of my favorite kinds of Indian dishes, and their biryani, lamb or chicken, excellent.
That's it. All right, this is your restaurant, so give us a quick wrap up.
Great value, amazing Indian food in the Mission, casual dining that won't break your budget. Check out Alhamra.
Okay, Sarah?
A place to check out in the Mission if you're at 16th and Valencia and you want to try some pretty good tikka masala.
Okay, and Tony?
Quick bite, cheap, easy on the budget, and a lot of flavor. Definitely going back.
Okay. If you would like to try Alhamra Indian and Pakistani restaurant, it's on 16th between Mission and Valencia in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-621-3935. It's open every day for lunch and dinner. Reservations are accepted, and the average price for dinner is around $20.